and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm your host, College Fade. It's episode 20. Last time we saved Dalton here, and that was while we were on our way home, but we're not home yet, so let's work on getting home, shall we? Just got a few more things here. Oh, everybody is suddenly going to be very, very tired. Well, maybe we can just rest on this map, can we? Yeah. Let's try that. Let's try our famous rest and get attacked 3 times. Maybe Dalton will help us out while we're getting attacked 3 times. Alright. Yeah, we were attacked. We stink at this. We stink at not getting attacked. What kind of critter do we have here? Do we just have the one ferocious dog? Okay. Lindsay, make everybody more competent. You really should try to make yourself more competent while you're at it. Make yourself more competent at making everybody else more competent, because this is not working. Alright, Harim. You need to get up here. Well, let's do this first. Alright, what do we got? It's gonna come in after her. Alright. Yeah, we got 2 attacks in. That's nice. Lindsay, what do I want you to do? Do this. Actually, you probably should have healed her, but that's okay. Jubilost, we're going to put you at the end here. He's going to attack. No good for that.
Let us strike as one.
The Trollhound, not doing any good. Alright, you, my friend.
I'll cut you.
Well, we'll see about that. Okay. Oh, did you knock him down? Oh, no, you killed him all the way. Great. Well, it's a quick save from there, then. My goodness. If it isn't one, it's another. All right. To the camp. Again. Lindsay.
Just letting the ink dry.
Try one more time there. Okay, now the whole group can camp. Just want a little bit more competency so that we... Oh, thank goodness.
Tough. Enslaved by the Technic League. Tell me, didn't you ever think about putting an end to all the suffering?
You mean cut my throat? That's for weaklings. Hell no, I prefer cutting other people's throats.
One of the many reasons we love Ragongar. He's as badass as we wish we could be. Okay, let's go. We're really slow, but we're going to make up for this. Just as soon as we get to the edge of this map. Maybe before then. Okay, you two, mutagens.
I am usually.
Now, where's our exit? Oh, there's something down here. Oh, this guy. Still didn't grab a pelt off of him. No pelts. Just... There we go. This is how we get out of here? Can we get out of here? Let's go home, folks. And sell all this loot. Because in this game, every coin counts. Boy, does it ever. Alright, so this way. Didn't take long for that to wear off, but we're gonna do our best. Bandit camp. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. Boy, we're almost there, aren't we? Oh, we're gonna be too fatigued to move though real soon. Cancel. We're so close to home. Can you guys make it? Valerie, get us home. Get us home. Yes, she did it. Excellent. Okay. Good. Excellent. That's what we want. Oh, we got to go sell this stuff first, though. Darn it. Dummy me. Okay. Well, we'll see what we have to take care of here. The capital. Usually there's some such person who wants to come up right on us already. There they are. It's unwise to do this when you're tired, because your rolls will be lower. Stefano Mosconi, the man before you reeks of vanity. His black hair is curled, styled, and generally generously waxed from the hair atop his head to the points of his mustache. Anybody with a mustache can't be trusted anyway. His cheeks and forehead are powdered white, giving him a pallid look. His hands rest casually on the golden hilt of his rapier. As he approaches, a mean, sly smile appears on his face, clearly practiced and prepared in advance. Ah, the ruler of this barony. I'm flattered by your attention, Sir Stefano Moschi of Patax, at your service. Oh, I see. What brings a Pataxian noble to my barony? I was just traveling back home to glorious Patax after paying a visit to Restov, all in service to King Castruccio Erovetti. I thought I might take a day to visit the capital of Patax's bold new neighbor. I must say I really should have spared myself the trouble. It's hardly worth seeing. Well, I'm always open to criticism so long as it's fair and reasonable. Well then, I'll gladly give you my report, he says. Follow along on your fingers, assuming you can count. 1, your army is weak. You lack the guards to properly defend your lands, so you must choose between the villages, the towns, and the trade routes. 2, your economy is in shambles. You have to personally resolve an issue of tax collection from some lowly inn, and it seems your treasury even depends upon his handful of coins. And 3, your culture is, well, non-existent, really. What do you even have? No art galleries, no universities. Your capital may as well be a cowshed, with you a donkey sitting atop a heap of hay. Well, perhaps there's a touch of truth to your words, but my barony is still very young. Everything will be different soon. If anything ever changes here, it'll be the number of dung flies, and that will grow. Well, I shan't continue this slaughter. No use battling someone who can't even fight back. All the best. Good riddance, Mr. Pataxian noble. You goob. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, somebody else. Oh, yes, a pleasant woman, her face soaked with tears, approaches you quickly. Your Grace, woe is me. I've met my darkest hour. You are my last hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi. By all the gods ever prayed to, don't leave me in need. My name is Jenna Tannerson. Our village is a short way from here. It's been 2 days since my boy Tig ran away, and I haven't seen him since. We've searched and searched, but it's no use. If you don't find him, no one else will. Do people disappear frequently here? They sure do. There are so many hazards around. It's hard to name them all. Wild beasts in the forest and monsters and some troblins and bandits and whatever. Even adults have a hard time surviving here, and for a little kid. Do you have any idea where he might be? There's this old hag in the Narmachs, a swamp witch. I won't say her name out loud. Don't you even ask. The mere thought of her chills the blood in my veins. She has the evil eye, and she eats people. She even turns into a black raven and soars in the sky. It sure has a day that she took my boy. Well, I'll try to find him. Oh, Your Grace, thank you. Thank you so much. I'll be praying to Erastil to grant you long life. If there's any news, I'll be nearby in the tavern. May the good gods help you. Well, we'll go find this small boy. Lost. Certainly dead, but we'll go find him. Jubilas cordially greets you with a document. Baron, you will never guess what your treasurer is holding. He waves a paper above his head. The ink on it seems still wet. This is a list of things that tumbled out of the wall of your basement as the workers were undertaking repairs. Jubilost adjusts his glasses and starts reading. A gilded god, 1, silverware, 3, a set of coins. The list is long and varied, so I'll get straight to the point. It appears that your workers uncovered the Stag Lord's secret cache, items stolen from his own henchmen. Finding the true owners of these things would be a hard and thankless job, while taking these trinkets for your own chest is complicity to expropriation. In other words, robbery. As your financial advisor, I recommend a compromise. Appraise these riches and spend an equal amount of reviving the villages laid to waste by the bandits. Let these treasures bring some good to those who suffered most under the Stag Lords. Oh, well. These things don't belong to me any more than they belong to the Stag Lord. Order them returned to the people. or community +3, or 60 BP. Take these riches to the treasury. You may decide what to do with these things. Go for it, Jubilost. We get community +3 and support the treasurer's endeavors, because now we can rank him up. Wonderful, Jubilost. Thank you. And here come my troublemakers. Your Grace, we are victorious. We fought off the spider invasion and defeated the strange dryad who led them. As a sign of gratitude, your subjects have a special reward for you. I wonder, was this flood of spiders truly caused by that curse? I mean, the curse must be ancient and very ominous. The spiders were definitely scary as well, but they weren't ancient and ominous. I agree with Lindsay. This does seem strange. It seems more like the plot of an insane dryad than a true curse. Then how can we explain the dismal atmosphere on the bald hilltop? The pressure both of us felt there, Jod. Maybe the curse drove the poor dryad insane, causing her to lead this spider invasion into the barony. Tristian shakes his head incredulously. In any case, I have alarming news. As soon as the spider invasion was over, I visited the bald hilltop again. It's grown quiet once more, and just as gloomy as before. I don't think this curse is broken. It's just laying low, like a monster that rests before it feeds again. How much time do we have? Oh, a fair amount. I'd say half a year, even more. Now that the bald hilltop is quiet again, I can barely feel its evil. I'm sure we will have enough time to prepare for the next attack. Well then, let's go. Very wise. So we're done with that. I don't understand, Lindsay says. I spoke to the locals. They never had any spider invasions before. And that they never happened on the bald hilltop before either. Now, both spiders and the curse. Right when the new barony appeared in the Stolen Lands. All of this seems highly coincidental. Well, it is highly coincidental, but it's not. It's purposeful. It's what happens when somebody who needs to crush empires is down to the task of crushing only one more empire left. Ours. Okay, let's make a save. That's out of the way. Now, what do we have going on with the empire stuff? Well, what we should do here... let's do this. I don't want to do any empire stuff until my team is rested and fully capable. I don't know if it affects their... I don't know if it affects their stats for rolls or not, but it might, so I don't really want to take a chance. So let's get everybody rested. And let's go sell all this junk. The junk. Really, you're going to take that long to load? Come on. I ain't got all day. Video game. Alright, well then, fair folk of the city, your baron is here. Verdel, tell me, my friend, let's see what you got for me. I got a bunch of stuff to sell, so let's go by price in descending order, like this. Can the dwarf wear that? These are all magical. Let's, before we get rid of any of that. Before we do any of that, let's see. Nobody's going to use the two-bladed sword. Nobody needs the light crossbow. Nobody needs that hand axe. Offer, all that stuff. That's nice. Cool. It does the pelts too. Great job. Doesn't do this book though. 1,000 revolutions. Yeah, books are heavy. Get out of here. Okay. What is he selling? Does he have anything new? Weapons. Want to do it in terms of price and descending order. Cold Iron Earthbreaker. I don't see any kukris though. That's what I need. Okay. I need another kukri for my offhand. Because right now I'm just using a plain old dagger. Your Grace! We still have to go deal with those sisters, the twins, night and day. But we're going to wait a while to do that. Too many other things going on. Far too many. Right. Now you don't have to do it this way, but I'm going to do it this way. You don't have to go in here and sleep on this. Actually, I should have set my spells because I don't think I did beforehand. What do I have? Yeah, I don't have these. Okay. Well, True Strike, which would probably never work for anything. Let's have a grease just in case. All right. Now let's do some kingdom stuff. What day are we on? What day are we on? Everything happens on the 1st of the month, and it is the 27th of Rastus. Problem, bandits outrage. There was success. We get economy +4. There's a problem with visitor weights in the castle. We got that, and we get relations +1. That was the jerk from Pitax. Visitor weights in the castle. Loyalty +1. The heartbroken lady, that's Jenna. So we got her. Economy +1, an advisor wants to discuss an urgent matter, which we did, and so now he gets that. And then it's time to discuss advance rated to build Bald Top, which we did. So there's all of that stuff. And our boy, Jubilost, finished his. So now there's opportunities. Event of the month. The locals are bored and don't know what to do with themselves. This is the perfect moment to hold a celebratory event, but what exactly? Oh, the two people who can do it are busy. And what about this? Enchanted Wind. Jubilost could do it. News has arrived from the largest observatory in the 5 kingdoms. The enchanted lens of their main telescope broke. The destruction of such a powerful artifact caused a gust of enchanted wind, which now is moving towards the region of the barony. You should seize this opportunity. Costs 21 days to solve is the problem. And I need to rank up Jubilost. So, yeah. So, we got 4 days until the end of the month. I don't want to waste 4 days. I don't think that would be worth it. We rank him up after we come into the 1st of the month and solve everything. Or it's 7 days. Let's do it now. Oh no, it's 14 days to solve. Oh, holy cow. Okay, we saved the game. Let's see what happens. As long as we don't have anything devastating happen, that's all I care about. It's important to rank these guys up, so. We did that. The economy is ranked 2, which gives him 2 more points for solving things. The event of the month went out of the way. Enchanted Wind went out of the way. Troubled Lands, failure. Okay. So he failed his, and then there's this. Okay, so now this is good, because there's going to be a problem with taxes. Seaman neighboring state continues to collect taxes from your subjects. Oh, that's bad. Neutral sightings. Keston wants to discuss the situation. Okay. Fey magic. All right, let's go to the throne room and take a look at this. Well now, a problem demands your personal attention, Your Grace. Your acquaintance, Oleg, has been refusing to pay his taxes for months now, even though his trading post is located in your lands. The fool didn't realize he should have come to you immediately, but even so, please lend me your ear. What's the matter, Oleg? Oleg grimaces, making a clear effort not to spit on the floor. Since the moment you founded your barony, Your Grace, I became your subject. He grits his teeth. But I still also a subject of the Aldori and Restov. When you brought down the Stag Lord, I thought my troubles were over, but no. My whole life I paid taxes to Restov, and now on top of that, your tax collectors darken my doorstep. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Well, Oleg, would you rather swear allegiance to Restov or myself? Oleg looks like he's surprised to be asked. He thinks for a moment, and you realize he's making an extraordinary effort to be polite. Forgive me, Your Grace, but regardless of what banner they fly, all tax collectors are little more than bandits to me. Advisors, thoughts? Your Grace, the Aldori sword lords are true allies and the backbone of the barony. I would hope you still value Lady Jemani's support and won't let such a short-term interest undermine our alliance. Oleg is more important than a few months' worth of taxes. Collecting now would ruin a kind and honest, if somewhat clueless man. Please keep this in mind, Your Grace. We won't collect any taxes from Oleg this month. Let him go. I'll discuss the matter of Oleg's fealty with the Sword Lords of Restov, so we can determine whether he should be bound to them or to me. Thank you, Your Grace. It's most just of you. Castle bows his head. A wise decision. Should you wish, I'll write Lady Germani myself and explain the matter to her. Perhaps she'll agree to a sensible sharing of taxes between the barony and Restov. I'm certain we can reach an agreement with Germani and acquire the trading post in short order without any direct conflict with the Sword Lords. Well, that would be ideal since he is in my land. Send her a nice little letter that says, hey, we love you, but he's in my land. Your Grace! Keston faces, looks worried and fearful. Ill news from the Nile marches again. There were already many trolls there, but now people are afraid to leave their houses. The wilds are said to be swarming with them. The hunters were the first ones to notice. Then came the merchants delivering packages and food to the outskirts. Now there are more and more reports of trolls attacking villages. At first, I took the reports for gossip. I thought it was just the fear talking, but a local group of merchants recently reported that most of the trolls seem to be lurking around the house of one Bartholomew Delgado, an odd mage living out in the wilds by himself. They're saying there are so many trolls out there, nobody can reach Bartholomew for fear of the beasts. Keston's face goes dark. Those trolls are up to something, and this strange Bartholomew fellow is clearly tangled up in it somehow. If the wizard's gotten some idea in his head to conspire with the trolls, we should make the first move and hit them with a preemptive strike. However, if the trolls are coming for him rather than to him, Keston sighs. It would be an enormous help if you could pay a visit to this Bartholomew and figure out what's going on. I recommend haste. If none of it is done soon, there may be a grisly fate in store for your subjects. Yes, we will go deal with Bartholomew. Old Bartimus. Valerie enters the throne room, fiercely stabbing her heels into the floor as she approaches. She stands before you, simmering with indignation. I would never have thought I'd commence my career as a regent with such a case, but the leader of a local gang is at your gate. He's brought a chest stuffed with stolen goods, which he wants to share with you, the new lord of the stolen lands. I insist this impudent man be immediately arrested and brought to justice. Your lands have a long and dark legacy, but your subjects fail to grasp that the times of cutthroats and extortionists are over, and law rules here, now and henceforth. Valerie flares her nostrils vehemently. You will not protect these bandits as the Stag Lord did. Yeah. Choice effects. Arrest this bandit and clamp him in irons. The same fate awaits any of them. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Let's do it, but I'm going to let her make the choice. See if I can get anything extra out of it. I will personally arrest this scoundrel and see to it that his henchmen end up in prison cells beside him. Okay, so now we get to rank her up. Oh boy. Do we have enough time? The nature of the beast. The trolls living in the woods can't contend themselves with being normal, terrified trolls. What? Show hide. What just happened here? What did I miss? Oh, bummer. So this quest failed. The nature of the beast. The trolls living in the woods can't content themselves with... Now, isn't that a swinish trick? Some passing trader who'd nearly become lunch. Oh, I see. So I need to go there right away to deal with that instead of coming here and doing the 14 days to level up. Oh, this is just part of the game, man. This is just part of it. Okay. So if we don't bring Jubilist up, can we get this up? Okay. Let's do that. So we're back here a few days ago. It's the 27th of Erastus. Instead of leveling Jubilost up, we're going to go try to find this damn troll. Try to find Bartholomew. So we'll take all of these people. Yeah, because we need him to throw and we need her to knock things down and we got to have him for healing. So, yes, this is the group. Jubilost with his acid bombs makes a real nice executioner of the trolls. So, what is this? Locate the wizard's house. It's right there. Well then. Alright, I had to make a note of something about this. This is going to be difficult to do. It's not so much the trolls, although, you know, we camp, we'll be okay. We just keep camping and camping and camping there if we need to. But the real problem here is when we get to Bartholomew's house itself. So the lone house. What do I have on notes for that? Lone house, nothing. There is a strength belt. Protector of the unjust, a bastard sword, a giant slayer's cap. Okay, there's stuff here. So let's see how far we can go. Let's quick save. And then Wayne says, help, help. Who's Wayne? Wayne Grow. Where's Wayne Grow? I need to watch that movie again because it's friggin' brilliant. Okay, here's a guy right here. You guys.
Together we are unstoppable.
What's new? Patience.
That's new. Up you
A
go.
reckoning.
Put this on me, will you?
Where to now?
Yes, Ragongar. This over here.
Here.
You've got nothing. You've got something if you can get it off. There we go. That works.
Thinking.
Put this on.
I yearn for entertainment.
What's his armor class? 25, and if you
My
put
skills are getting rusty.
stop. 25 and 26, so it's worth 1 point. Okay. Well, 1 point is 1 point still. You guys look a little troubled. Looks like these bandits died after triggering a trap. Okay, so we need to go with trap keepers group. Let's go with this. It's going to be you. Let's go this trap keeper group right here. Doink. We're going to go like you and me tight together. Her right behind it because she's awesome that way. Darling, right there. You going to be right there. Lindsay, you two goons right here. Doink, doink. Okay, let's do that. Because I need me. Yeah, because I'm the person who's going to be seeing things. What is that? Identifies bastard sword +1. Okay, let's go back out to the road. The road is the only safe place to Bartholomew's, and then we can go through all the traps that we want to. Which would be good. But I need my perception and trap slinging duties. Oh, what do we have here?
Any fun to be had?
Can you make an epic
Who are you losers?
inspiration?
Let's just wait for those guys. Lindsay, you can wait for a second. Let him come up here. Okay, that's nice. You want to try to fascinate them, darling? Fascinate. They both failed. Okay, you're not fighting defensively. Go for it. You got to turn here to... There you go.
Let us strike as one.
It's nice. That guy's dead. Jubilost, just shoot. We're not going to waste bombs on these guys. We're going to save... They critically hits. Wow. We're going to save that for the trolls in this forest. Well, see if you can daze him. There you go. I like that one because that can be used over and over and over.
Do not falter.
And they're dead. Banditos. So just how far down do you want to go? Yeah, more bandits. Okay, let's do this. Since we got bandits. This one's more like this. Let's trade this around. It's going to be more like her and me. Jubilost. Yeah, let's do this. This works.
To victory.
Who are you losers? What are you guys doing? Can you hit everybody with Fascinate? Just wait for these bozos to show up here. Wait for all of them to come up here. Outside the range. So what are you going to do? You're going to summon a dog. Okay. Wait. Jubilost, wait. Saved on the will. For the Fascinate. What about this other one? Oh, and he saved too. He rolled a 17. Well then. You're missing there, buddy. It's not a good look for you. See, I am the Slayer.
Onwards.
That's a cruncher. Just shoot again. God, he hit him again. Jubilos. It's like a miracle. See if you can. Did you Fascinate? Yeah, save and throw failed. Okay. In that case, I just need you to do nothing else. Did the dog get Fascinated? He did. Wow, that's nice. Probably should have had her daze this guy then. That's okay. That's nice. So I will go down here and plant myself right there. And you will do the same thing right there. Jubilost. Nothing much going on here. Harim. Lindsay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but that's okay.
I'll cut you.
That was nice. And that one's dead. Man, I don't remember so many bandits being on this road, but there they are. It's a turquoise brooch. That is the amulet of Agilate's Fist and the merchant letter. My sweet Leskin, I just received a letter from you and rushed immediately to answer. I want you to get word from me as soon as you arrive in New Stettin. With all these endless travelers of yours, I've become expert on the roads and settlements myself. Little Ketri asks about his father's whereabouts every night instead of a bedtime story. Then I get a map and show him. Here's our Galt, and these are the stolen lands. There's Brevoy, and this is the road our father is riding on right now. Then we wish you good night and go to sleep. Everything's all right here. The workers you've hired finally finished painting the walls and fixing the roof. Now, sitting at the very top of our house is that marvelous forged weathercock you bought from Numeria. It's perched up there and watching around. What's there behind the horizon? Maybe the master is on his way home. Ron, the bald head, returned recently. You've somehow missed each other in Mivon. He told a bunch of tall stories about his ventures, and he usually does. Told us there is a hodag living in the woods in the southern stolen lands. I almost fainted on the spot. That's the forest you pass by every time. Maybe Ron just lies. God knows he usually does, but I beg you to take care and choose the other road to skip coming near that damn forest. I'm writing this now, and I can't keep my tears from running. I'm just not myself without you. The only joy I have is watching little Ketri. His face and yours are as like two peas. He even frowns just like you. You always bring me some presents, dresses or shoes. Now this turquoise brooch you promised last time. But I need none of that. The only thing I need is you by my side, safe and sound. And take care of yourself and be back soon. Well, that's unfortunately, he's not going to be able to do that. Because he's right there on the side of the road. Okay. So this is the way in. Remember, earlier episode, they said there was only one safe way into this boy's lair. Bartholomew Delgado, and that's... Let's make sure that we don't make a big mistake here. There we go. What did that cost us? Rolled an 8. Okay. Yeah.
What do we have here?
You know what? Why don't you do this? Just out of curiosity. What did that one do? Rolled a 17. Plus 24 modifiers. Okay, who do we have here? Who's this guy? Bartholomew. Well, he's way out here. A middle-aged man stands before you. His clothes are not too gaudy, but tasteful. Despite living in the wilderness, he looks well-groomed, even dapper. His mustache is slick, and the nails on his agile, soft hands are meticulously polished. What a pleasant surprise. Welcome, Your Grace. Would you like a cup of tea? Something stronger, perhaps? It's a great honor for a humble hermit entertaining such an important personage. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Bartholomew Delgado, at your service. How may I be of assistance? Well, do you have anything for sale? Certainly. That's going to be the first conversation because he has a bag of holding small, and we definitely want that. So we're going to deal for that. Then he has what? A pouch of feather tokens. Yes, and remember we need this. We need one of these. Of Transmutations and Bodilies, Part 1. I think we only have Part 2. Yes, so we have to buy that from him. Pouch of feather tokens. I don't think we need any more than one, but I'm going to buy 2 of them. Scrolls of Haste. Okay. We are definitely buying all of those. We're going to need them. Giant Slayer's Clasp. This necklace gives the wearers an inherent +2 dodge bonus to AC against attacks of monsters of the giant subtype for 9 grand. +2 dodge bonus, man. That'd make it harder to hit because the trolls count, don't they? Trolls have a giant subtype. I'm going to check and make sure. Yeah, so they are in fact a giant subtype, and I would really like that. I'm going to grab that because I think that's going to help. I want that. I want that, and then I have to check one more thing. The other thing that I wanted to check was Jubilost. As the tax collector, the governing attribute is intelligence. So, what's this? Headband of Vast Intelligence. It's 4. I'm going to buy that for him. Alright, I bought stuff. Now I can sell all this garbage. Oh yeah, and we need to see about the rest of this. Hide armor, studded leather, breastplate +2, woodland aegis. I don't know. I'm sure I can get rid of some of that. But I don't know which one yet. The bastard sword we can get rid of. Well, not yet. Okay. Offer, got any junk? Now, Bartholomew, here's what we're going to do. We're going to check. That's a long sword +1, but this is a bastard sword +1, so I believe if she has to go with the sword and board, her attack is +9. Nope, it's the same. Okay. Doesn't matter. Oh, it's the bastard sword is for Amiri, but hers is actually, it's bastard sword. It's a giant bastard sword. So okay, we can sell that. The question was for this guy. What do we want you to wear? You don't have a lot of strength. Oh no, you have strength +2. So chainmail gives you that armor class. What about this? This breastplate. You're at 20 with that. Can you put on the half plate? Yeah, and you're 21 with that. And that's medium because the weight on that is 30 pounds. And the weight on this is 30 pounds. Okay. I like that. Jubilost. Leather armor +1. Let's get you studded leather right now. +2. You don't really need any of this. Leather armor +1. Equip that. I should have changed that out of you guys. Well, this studded leather armor allows the wearer to cast barkskin spells. Yeah, I'm going to save that for like somebody else. Okay. That deals with all of that junk. All right. So what was this belt that we forgot to put on? Belt of Physical Perfection. That's for me. So I can equip that one, which means Jubilost, you get to equip this one. And, oh, you already have a headband of Vast Intelligence. Okay. Oh, no. Is that me? No, that's you. I don't have one on. Oh. Now I do. Okay, so for defense, you're going to put this on. Since you're the frontline tank. Everybody else has a ring, right? She does, but she doesn't. What does she have? Bless as a level cleric 3 times a day, right? And then Shaylin, you can't take that off of her. He's got a ring. Okay, and then what's this? Amulet of Agile Fist. We'll sell that someday. Okay. Now, conversation. Those traps in the woods, are they yours? They're mine, yes. You see, while I'm happy to welcome guests, I prefer those who are capable of coherent speech. I've neither interest nor desire to waste my time with fighting off every monster that comes across my dwelling. But I did leave a safe passage for those who can read. I even installed a sign. You must have seen it. What about the local bandits? Do they bother you here? They tried once. Now they make every effort to stay away. They only show up that they don't have any other options, and even then they just politely ask me to enchant their arrows. So, do you know anything about the local trolls who are resistant to fire? I've never heard anything like that. If it's true, I'll have to revise my defenses. Bartholomew suddenly goes silent, frowns, and closes his eyes. Your Grace, I'm afraid we must intermit that conversation for now. A moment ago, a troll was caught in one of my fire traps, and it was unharmed. I suggest that a chance to explore its corpse would better equip me to answer your questions. My liege, I humbly request your protection. Please follow me. Okay. Whoa. In that case, Bartholomew, I'm going to let you go first. Reg, you need to get up there before Bartholomew gets smacked down. Oh, I don't think it's a good idea for you to do anything first. Save it. I'm curious. What is this again? If the creature fails, it takes a -2 penalty on attack rolls. Yeah. I wish I had more copies of that. I'm gonna do this. Put this right here. See if it goes for that first and not Bartholomew. Oh no, it's gonna go right over here and smack at me. Oh well, goodness gracious me. Okay. Give him hell, buddy. Can you put him on the ground, please? He's saved by 1. Plus bonuses. He rolled a 14 plus 6 modifiers. Crud. Okay. Smack him. Oh, she's got the wrong thing on. It's alright. There's a trap over here. Jubilost, can you do some damage to this thing? Some. Bartholomew will do something destructive to it. Acid arrow, that's not gonna work. Okay. Come over here. He get his attack of opportunity, so make him miss. He only gets the 1. There, and it missed. Oh, and it tried to hit him, and it tried to hit him again. Oh, it's doing damage to him. What did he do? He attacked, and he rolled an 11 and a 14. It's the target's armor class of 20 because he has 14 modifiers. Well, finish him then.
Bleed for me. See what your entrails
Okay,
look
he's
like.
down. Lindsay, you don't have to do anything, so delay. You should switch to the Troll Reaper.
Let us strike as one.
There he goes. Alright. At least they're still vulnerable to steel and acid. Now, let's look into why this creature lost its respect for fire. Bartholomew recites an incantation and waves his hand over the troll's chest, then points at a specific spot on it. There, branded on the flesh, is a symbol of a blacksmith hammer encircled by thorn-studded vines. Whatever that is, that's the reason its flesh didn't burn. Harim inspects the brand closely. Alas, I recognize this cursed symbol. This is the hammer of Torag, a god neglectful of even the most devoted followers. I don't know why this hammer is decorated with thorns, but it suits the treacherous god well. The wizard slowly makes an incision around the brand and then peels the flesh off, excising the brand completely. I must study this. Here's the key to my laboratory. Wait for me there. I'll join you soon enough. Without another word, he whispers an incantation and vanishes. Well, at least we have access to his place now. Okay. In that case, we'll go meet the wizard in his laboratory. You do one time, and I'm going to try to get us over there safely. All right, where is Bartholomew's house? It is in which direction? Right there. Loot. It's over in that direction now, so we got to go like this. And there are a bunch more traps. Yep. Go get that one, boss. Doink.
I don't like surprises.
I don't either. Actually, I do. I love surprises when they're the good kind. I don't like bad surprises, but I like the good ones. These cute little ducks. Oh my goodness, they're adorable. Little duckies. Cozy house stands away from the main roads. An excellent place for a hermit. Now, do we run into some more over here? I guess we don't. Not this time around. Okay, and then one other thing here. I need to get ready with it. We don't need it yet, but we're going to need it later. I'm not going to have the ability to cast haste myself, so we need to have at least one of those ready to go. Because later on, when it comes time to save Bartholomew, the only way to do it is with haste. I have not been able to pull it off without it. It's too hard. But Lindsay, now that I know how to actually use her a little bit, she should help. What is in there? A chest of some kind. Well, oh, it's... Hold on. Dang it. Okay. I suppose that's all right. There's some stuff in there. And what kind of braces are those? Braces of archery. Well, sister, what do you got? You got braces of archery on? Then you're going to wear them. Because guess what? Somebody might as well. All right, what do we have in here? Bartholomew. And there's a big troll back here. Borba, the dimwit. A hoarse croak comes from behind the bars. Borba, the troll sitting in the cage, is so thin you can see his ribs through his skin. Although you see no scars, his pelt is matted with dried blood, and his eyes are dull and unfocused. Various knives, saws, and bloody manacles scatter about, leave little doubt about what this troll has suffered. Borba, troll croaks through clenched teeth. Kill me. Enough. It hurts. Mr. Delgado, what are you doing to this troll? Bartholomew rushes into the laboratory, waving the sample of branded troll skin excitedly. It was simpler than I thought. This is just a simple spell of fire protection. Any competent wizard could cast it. The unusual element was the way the spell was applied. This wasn't cast by any human hand, though. Oh, no. The brand was stamped on with some artifact, which would make it possible to make the trolls fire-resistant in massive numbers. This is grave news for all. My fire traps are useless now, and making acid traps will take time and resources. More importantly, for trolls to organize in such a way, there must be some greater intelligence operating behind the scenes. And if that's the case, the list of potential targets for a force that formidable is a short one. Bartholomew pauses, then begins to rummage through his lab. I promised you a reward, so please accept these acid ones. I'm afraid you'll need them soon. First, explain to me why this troll is in your cage. Bartholomew's eyes light up. Oh, yes. This is the greatest project of my career. I'm exploring the regenerative abilities of trolls in the hopes of passing them on to humans. Can you imagine the possibilities? Pain, senility, mutilations, even death itself. Defeated? Oh, you weren't concerned I acquired the troll illicitly, were you? Don't worry. I purchased it legally. I'm not some poacher out roaming the Baron's woods. I sometimes have trouble accepting laws that would protect lowlifes like him, but he is within his rights, unfortunately. Okay. Well then, this is a disgusting practice, but it doesn't violate any laws. I can't forbid you to continue with your experiments. Unfortunately, those who prefer law over anarchy must sometimes put up with such dilemmas. It is a difficult path, but only the right one, especially in the stolen lands. Plus, it's just, way harder to do kingdom management if you're not lawful. It's like, that is part of the way to adjust the difficulty level in these games. And in certain other games, is you can make choices that make things harder for yourself if that's what you really want to do. I am pleased our minor ideological differences are respected. We might prove extremely useful to each other. Plus, it's really nice if you can save him and hang on to him, because he can become an advisor in a pinch. If you need, he can become a certain kind of advisor, I should say. So he's useful in the Grand Diplomat area and as an economy advisor. So if you need to shuffle people around later on because somebody moves, it's good to have him on tap. All right, so he's going to take off. And we have a chance here to do one more thing before the end of this episode. Find out more about the trolls. So what we will do is quickly take a look. So the nature of the beast. So this time we passed the quest. I think I'll leave the failure of that in there so people can see how this actually works. Temple of Roses. I mean, this is just a simple fact of the way the game is organized. Once you understand it, you can't really get mad at it so much. I mean, you can get mad at it. I like getting mad at things, but we'll read his diary here in a second. The simple fact of the matter is, this game is set up in such a way that because of the time it takes to do things like level up your advisors, bad things can happen. And there's just nothing else that you can do other than make a hard save, progress several days at a time, weeks at a time. And if something goes bad that you don't want to happen, if you end up with a result that you don't like, you just got to go back to a previous save, which is what we did. So that is the way we deal with that. And that allows us to pass the quest. What's our experience like? Just barely cracking 6. Okay. Bartholomew's diary. The Great Experiment. Day 104. I burned all the previous notes, too embarrassed to remember. What a complete fool I was. But now I've got the creature. I call it Dimwit. Everything is going to be all right. Study the troll's ability to regenerate will lead me to my ultimate goal. Day 112. Got a reason to celebrate. While determining Dimwit's pain threshold, I found it practically has no such thing. Wounds, broken bones, amputation, and the rest of the perils of a warrior's or mage's life. For a troll, these are no threat at all. The trick is to avoid getting carried away while working with fire or acid so that impact spots will heal in several days. Amazing. Too bad I didn't dare to buy it at the very beginning of my way. Day 125. Staying in bed for the second day after the incident serves me right. I got a trifle too excited and came a bit too close to Dimwit. The beast bit my arm. And then he started shouting something like, Borba, Borba. I wonder what that means, if anything at all. The wounded hand is still sore. It even hurts to write this. Oh, I hate pain so much. Yeah, you and me, brother. The Great Experiment, Day 127. Here I am lying in bed and thinking how different we are. My unique intellect against its unbearable animalistic stupidity. At the same time, its regeneration and some chthonic ability to endure tortures and heal wounds against my human fragility and intolerance to pain. It's okay. I'll find the way to get what I need. Day 129. I got overzealous. Regeneration of 3 simultaneously amputated limbs proved to be an extremely slow process. All the resources of the troll's strength are barely enough for it to go on, and I probably shouldn't have used fire. In the wild environment and without my elixirs, the creature would be long dead. I will continue my experiments in 3 days or so. I feel I'm close now. A few more efforts and I will really become invulnerable and invincible. Well, that certainly is one way to put it. Okay, Bartholomew. Well, the man is not exactly nice to that troll. But it would be cool to have Wolverine's regeneration capabilities, wouldn't it? Gosh, can you imagine? Okay, so let's take a look at the question. A just reward. Meet the nymph in her verdant chambers. That's not going to happen for a while. Troll trouble. Find out more about the trolls. That's what we're doing. Renowned explorer. Locate the ancient outpost. A score to settle. Check out Ekken's lead. We just start searching for the troll lair. Yes, a lost child beneath the stolen lands. Tenebrous Steps will be later. The first level, I think, has enemies on it that are level 8, so we kind of want to wait for a little bit on that. Unwanted Legacy. Showed the Dwarven Runes and Saharim. We're going that way. Unlock a secondary stat. Okay, and this is all kingdom stuff, so not a big deal. All right, well, peoples, that's going to have to be the wrap for the first episode. I mean, episode 20. Is this episode 20? Gosh. Time's flying by. I'm having a great time playing this game, so it's kind of like one of the perfect games to put on this channel. Good times. All right, everybody, thanks. As always, if you dig it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your questions and comments down below. I will see you next time, and until then, happy gaming, everyone.